We're going to get tickets. We are getting tickets today. This is what's happening.
I mean, this is exhausting, you know?
Yesterday, millions of Taylor Swift fans bought the thousands of tickets to her Australian shows. For some, it was a celebration.
That was the most stressful thing I've ever gone through, but I got tickets.
For others, commiserations.
We never got let in, never got to see a single ticket, and feeling quite damaged, disappointed.
The website fully crashed.
They're left out. No. They didn't get chosen. That's how life works.
Tay-Tay already has bad blood with Kiwi fans for not touring our shores, but many are willing to hop across the ditch for the show. And now that extra Aussie dates have been announced to meet the demand, tips on how to snag a seat to the extra shows are everywhere.
If you get hit with a warning sign that says not enough tickets to fill your request, don't be disheartened and panic. Just keep spamming the next button, because you may get what I got, which is the tickets refresh and come through.
Some of them are helpful.
I got in, and my hot tip is, I saw it on TikTok, log in via a browser that you haven't used yet.
Some of them not so much.
Turn your Wi-Fi off. Turn either airplane mode, pull out your router. Like if it's connected to a power point, pull it out. That's the only way to secure your spot.
Oh, we don't want to do that.
So what can you do to get the best chance of seeing Swiftie on stage?
Well, let's find out. Joining us now, New Zealand Herald entertainment writer and Taylor Swift superfan, Lily Rowan. So, Lily, did you manage to get any tickets?
I didn't, and I'm so upset. I literally waited in queue. Well, I thought it was a queue, but it's actually not a queue, but I waited for 5 hours. What a waste of time.
Are you feeling like many other young people have missed out, like you could cry yourself to death?
Absolutely. Absolutely. How could you not? This is Taylor Swift. This is incredible.
So if, like you, others did miss out and they want to grab some tomorrow, what are your pro tips to make sure that you can get your hands on some?
Don't use work Wi-Fi, because when so many people are trying to get on using one IP address, you won't be able to get your tickets. Secondly, you don't want to queue. There is no queue. It's random selection, so you have just as much chance if you log on 5 hours before or 5 minutes before of getting tickets. You also, when you get into the ticket buying screen, there is only a limited amount of time. So you want to know exactly what tickets you want, whether they're VIP or A reserve, B reserve, C reserve, whatever. You want to know what they are. And finally, have your credit card handy.
So to see Taylor in Australia, you've got to pay for return flights, accommodation, and, of course, get that ticket. We're talking, it must be $1,500 New Zealand or more for the cheap seats. Is it worth it?
Look, I think if you're a die-hard fan, then absolutely. I mean, it will be massive, massive shows. They're record-breaking shows. She's the first artist to perform 4 hopefully sold-out shows at Sydney's Accor Stadium. So, yeah, definitely think it's worth it.
So if you do miss out tomorrow, do you think that you might try and go and find a scalped ticket somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be in it to win it.
Managed to get on the project. We're talking about her. That's not easy.
No,
Is there any part of you that thinks maybe they were throttling the ticket sales, making them very hard to get, just so we would talk about it?
Well, look, we've all got conspiracy theories, but no, I don't think so.
How much would you be willing to pay? Be real with us, Lily. How much would you be willing to pay if I said to you, I've got a ticket, and tell me your highest price? What would it be?
Oh, I'm such a stinge with money. I'd probably say, $1,000?
That's not stingy.
It's not.
That's a lot of money.
It is quite a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not in the venue, but you can still hear it. You'll be able to hear it.
Yeah. On Ryan's iPhone. It's a ticket to sit next to Ryan to listen to Taylor Swift with him.
Yeah, well, I'll do that.
Well, Lily, good luck tomorrow, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is The Project, and Cara Rickard is here tonight. Welcome.
And how are you? Oh, my goodness, that's Ryan Bridge from the AN show. Nice to have you. New Zealand's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
While we were talking about Taylor Swift, it reminded me that when she filmed the video for Out of the Woods here in Aotearoa in like 2016, my stepdad worked on it. He was the art guy. And afterwards he had to clear the set of all the trees and wood and everything they used, and he dumped it on my driveway.
You've got Taylor Swift's wood.
Yes, all this wood you can see in the video.
You can sell, they sell contact lenses that have seen her concerts. You could definitely sell that wood.
I feel like I really missed out on a great money-making opportunity. I actually just burnt it to keep
Sell
my
the ashes. Sell the
family
ashes.
warm over winter.
The ashes of the wood.
So, Kari, you're saying that you're out of the wood now. You're out of the wood.
I'm out of Taylor's wood.
Correct.
Wow.
Thanks for that, Grown, everyone.
Feeling a new song, a new song lyric coming on here.
It's an amazing tour. They reckon it's going to be the biggest grossing tour ever when it finishes in August next year. About 2 billion New Zealand dollars it would have
Holy
grossed.
moly.
Incredible.
Is that more than Beyonce?
Oh, yeah.
And great that it's happening in Australia, because I worry about inflation. You know, that's what
same, constantly.
Constantly worrying about inflation. But when Beyonce, because it's not just the tickets, it's the restaurants, it's the hotels, all of that spending is pushing up inflation. And Beyonce did this in Sweden, did you know?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Drove it up.
That's fine. Go do that to Australia. It doesn't matter
Better
to us.
them than us. Now, we're giving away 100 tickets to Taylor Swift tonight.
Are we?
Ryan.
We're not. We're not. I'm sorry. But what we are doing is giving away flights. Air New Zealand wants to help lucky Swifties cross the Tasman. So if you're planning on going, head to our Facebook, tag your mates, and you could win free flights.
Very cool. Thanks, New Zealand. That's kind.